trying to take the giggles when I get him over here. It's so good to hear you laugh. So good to hear you laugh. Hi, baby. Oh, this makes mommy heart happy. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, don't mind Cocomelon going on the background here. Whatever keeps him happy makes me happy. This vlog was supposed to be featuring a year of us making videos and what Nordic disease means to us, but I also wanted to include our recent struggles of last time we talked to you. When I was recording that video, I was talking about how we've had runny noses in this house, how I was congested, and sure enough, that was day one of me having COVID. What you didn't see on film was me coughing because I cut all that out, and it wasn't like a ton of coughing, and then the next day I really started coughing. I just sounded terrible. I mean, I really sounded like crap, but I felt fine. I just had a cough. I decided to test since I do work with patients. I'm around my mom who watches Jensen, and sure enough, the at-home kit told me I was positive. I did the best I could with quarantining at home. I kind of hung out in the basement. Jensen started to get low-grade fevers and a rash on his head. Got him to the pediatrician. He hasn't been eating well. He's been spitting his food out. We got him tested for strep throat and COVID. They were both negative, which is great. However, now it's been a week since we've been to the pediatrician, and Jensen started to get the rash back. He's had intermittent fever still and just so fussy. It just breaks your heart. This is the best he's been in a while. Yesterday, he was never up longer than 2 hours at a time and just slept all day, and then he didn't have any issues sleeping last night. Barely ate yesterday too, and just wakes up screaming, crying. And when he is waking up too, we're noticing he's really gouging into his eyes. And I don't think that pain is all directed towards his eyes, because I don't think he would have a rash and fever due to that. But we're getting him into the pediatrician here in like an hour, and then I'm gonna call his ophthalmologist and see if we can get him in next week, just to get that checked out too, because I feel like it's clearly something going on. As well as that going on, I have some outside of this house stressors going on that I'm trying to figure out, and then on top of it, my grandfather had passed away yesterday. It's definitely a blessing for him because he's no longer in pain, but obviously it's still hard on us. So, I look beautiful. Didn't want to put any makeup on because my eyes just like, you know, when they hurt, or I don't know, I just don't want mascara on. After the pediatrician, I am gonna treat myself to a coffee because my grandfather loved coffee. However, he loved it black and hot, and I am gonna be bougie and get myself something real fancy. Sorry, Grandpa, would love to honor you, but I am not gonna do it black. Gotta have my whipped cream up in there, salted caramel, yes. All right, kiddo. We're gonna try to feed him some food here. I really hope he eats. And then we'll hit the pediatrician, see what they say. Yay, life is good. But life seriously is good because I really didn't get hit hard with COVID. I have been vaccinated, boosted, and I really chalk it up to that as why I didn't get hit hard. I was so scared then too because I was sharing a spoon with Jensen the day before that I realized that I had COVID. I was gonna feel so bad if he got taken down from it, because when he started to develop that like chest congestion and the fevers and the rash, I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? And it's so hard not to have that mom guilt, and it was so hard not helping him, especially when he wasn't feeling good. Like I was trying to triple mask when I was around him, and now I'm so happy to have my masks off so I can kiss him. And just the other day when he wasn't feeling good, I was singing to him, rocking him, and then he turned and did his kisses face to me where he like opens his mouth, and I was like, oh, buddy, I still shouldn't probably kiss you, but how can you resist? My mama's heart. Okay, let's get some food. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Can we sing mama? Oh, mama? Hi, chair. Oh, good job. Bib on. Hands up, please. Good job, thank you. Would you like some Cheerios? Cheerio, please. Yeah, your one eye is really red again. What the heck? Buddy, what are we gonna do with you? Jensen. Zzz. Hey, Jensen. Zzz. He's eating. Like more, please? Oh, wow, you're hungry. Good job, bud. You hungry finally? Oh man, we are hungry. Don't mind my attire. It is negative something outside, and that's why the sink is open. Help our pipes from freezing. No, please. For some reason, that wall is poorly insulated, so we don't want our kitchen sink pipe to freeze, so we have to leave it open so that our heat to the house can get in there, and we also keep the sink dripping, which is a lovely noise to listen to. All right, we're all done, honey. All done. Bib off. Up. Oh, honey. So very unlike him. He usually eats a full pack of oatmeal or cream of wheat, and that was a half a pack, and he only ate half of that. So he's only eating 1/4 of what he usually does. And I hate feeling like I'm loading him up with baby Tylenol and stuff, but it's the only thing we can do, and even that doesn't work. And I haven't given him any today because I didn't want to before going to the pediatrician. Hey. Oh, snuggly man. Clearly he doesn't like when I talk. We'll catch you soon. Mommy needs to put her hair up because you're about to eat my hair. We're gonna feel better soon, okay? Sorry, this footage is gonna be real shaky and you're sideways, but okay. But I gotta save time. All right, well, very good view here. Gotta save time because I know once I get home I'm gonna have to be all hands on deck for Jensen. So I'm just gonna fill you in on our little trip there. Got my coffee. We had a great time at the doctor's office. We were there for about an hour. They tested him for RSV and the flu, which were both negative. So then we retested him for COVID because they really think that's what's going on. But they're like, not much you can do. The thing that makes me nervous is how lethargic Jensen has been, how much he's sleeping, and then him screaming and... Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sorry. But yes, the fact that he's like, oh, this is terrible lighting. I'm so sorry. The fact that he's not eating very much at all and then screaming when he is awake for the most part, as well as sleeping so much. But they said as long as he's still eating even just a little bit, and then as long as he has a wet diaper at least every 8 hours, just sit tight. I think we're also, because the COVID test is going to take, I mean, today's Friday and we won't get results back until Monday. I think grandma's going to come over and we're going to try to do an at-home test. And if it's negative, then we'll just wait for the one on Monday. And if it's positive, then at least we'll know. And or if we have problems, we'll be able to go to the hospital and say he had a positive COVID test. Hey, we're almost home. There we go. We're moving again. Josh's parents are coming into town to work on house projects. I just feel bad. I don't know. If he's COVID positive, so at least we'll try to test them and see. Just know that they're exposed. I don't know. What a fun world we live in these days, isn't it? All right. Good talk, everyone. We'll see you guys when we put a little swab up Jensen's nose for the 4th time today. He's gonna be so pumped about it, I know. Right, got our at-home kit. And this is how I found out I was positive. First time I bought one of these, it kind of felt like when you're testing to be pregnant, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't want anyone to see me with this pregnancy test. Anyway, swab, little tube. Bumps, don't we? Oh, wow, that's a huge positive.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm glad you decided to do that.
Me too.
Yes, kiddo. You're a sicko. You got the COVID. You got the Rona. That explains it.
Well, as you just saw, Jensen tested positive for COVID. Which, what are you gonna do? And yes, I am still wearing my hat because I fear if I take this hat off, my hair is gonna be even crazier than it usually is, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. And it's cold, and I just wanna wear my hat, okay? My in-laws are no longer coming, and I guess we're just gonna have to keep an eye on Jensen. So, I need to make this quick because Jensen's like playing in the other room, and I wanna get his room set up so that when he is ready for a nap, which should be any minute, I don't have to be in here anymore. I got Jensen's owlet out. I look bald. I got Jensen's owlet out. If you don't know what an owlet is, it's a little monitor that sits on their foot, wraps around their foot, and it tracks their heart rate and oxygen levels, which is very bougie. And it just wraps around their little foot. We got this after we found out that Jensen had to be face down for 2 months, just as a peace of mind for us, since, you know, everyone tells you not to put a baby on their stomach. I'm fishing it out because if his oxygen levels drop, and I mean, he's been okay, but like yesterday when he was so lethargic, sleeping all the time, I kept checking on him, checking his temperature, making sure he was breathing, and I just feel like now that we officially have COVID positive, I don't know, this will just make me feel better, especially if his little cough came back. Get this out, start charging it for tonight. I am going to replace this lamp because the light bulb burned out, and I think it wasn't a matter of the bulb itself. It's like we put it on a new one and then it like burnt that one out. So we're just gonna get rid of this because it's probably unsafe, even though I love it. I'm gonna replace it with another lamp that we have, and we got a red light bulb for melatonin release. And it's not so much for him, yeah, he doesn't see anything, but more for us because in the middle of the night, we just leave a light on in here all the time. I don't know why. Otherwise, yeah, so I'm gonna do that because I can hear him like shuffling along. Oh, and he sneezed. So I'm gonna get this going. We'll get Jensen. Hopefully he'll take a nap. Was that too much? I'm kind of digging it. It looks pink from my video. Now it's very ominous. All right, like that better. On to the next. Welcome back. As if I already don't look terrible enough at the beginning of this video, just add this to it. And since today is kind of like a vlog day, me just vlogging throughout my day, why not include this? I literally just came off of the Peloton. I'm usually a very competitive person. Since getting COVID, my body just feels slow. Just moving my body, I'm happy with. So like getting my 30 minutes in. Well, today I decided to join a session where people are all on it at the exact same time. But one of the first times I did it, while you're all at the same time, and I was competing with a neighboring state, same age, but it was a guy. I was like, okay, I see you. So we went back and forth, and ultimately I was trying to stay under at least 5 points within his range, and ultimately he beat me by 9. I was like, he's not getting to 10. And it felt so good to push myself like too much to the limit because I feel like lunch is coming back up. But I feel so good right now, especially because Josh's mom just dropped off a cake for Josh's birthday, which it's a ho-ho cake. We get the whole cake to ourselves. So that's gonna be a problem. Anyway, I came upstairs and there's an envelope. It's from the American Printing House and it says free matter for the blind. I thought I'd do another reveal with you to see what we got today. It already looks cute. A story for a small bear. Very cute illustrations. Can't really see. Right here in the reflection, there's some braille. Oh, look at how fun. You have to read it this way. Oh Lord. Haven't shaved. Leave me alone. Very cute. I can't wait to read this to Jensen. Since he hasn't been feeling good, he usually sits still again long enough for story time. Okay, well, thanks for joining me on my little snippets here and there. I don't know what's gonna be next. What a fun vlog this is. Well, thanks for sticking around if you're still there. Hi, sweet pea. Not feeling good? It's okay, baby. Maybe up. You up. It's okay. I know. To wrap this up, it's been a week later since we tested Jensen, but among him getting COVID, then my mother who watches Jensen got COVID. It's just been a lot these past 2 weeks. It's been very hit or miss, roller coaster ride. He has not been any worse than when he was super lethargic. He's been starting to eat better again. Then mostly it's just like he'll have a good morning and then a terrible night, or a bad morning and then a great afternoon. We still aren't 100% yet. I feel horrible, but we haven't worked on any physical therapy. We haven't worked on literally anything. If he's just happy, just been letting him go. It's like I kind of want him to get back to normal at least 2 days in a row before we make him do anything. Can you play with that? We're just gonna wrap it up because mommy's gotta go to work. But which puts a huge damper on our big surprise, which is happening this weekend. By the time you guys see this, it'll already have happened. We just don't think Jensen's ready to leave home. That will be for the next vlog. I'm still very excited for what's about to happen. I am super bummed that Jensen won't be joining us. So bummed. Regardless, it'll be fun for mom. Looking forward to showing you guys that one. I'm pretty sure by the time this gets up, I'm gonna have 500 subscribers. I know, I'm so excited. Didn't quite hit right on the 1 year mark, but I still hit within that month. January would be 1 year of doing these videos, and I think we would have 500 subscribers, bud. Yay! Yeah. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Pulling mama's hair. That's mommy's hair. Ow! Can you say see you later? Oh. Say see you later. Oh, good. Good job, baby. You're very good. Whoa! Very talented, sir.